a man who's been retired. Iceberg is not a member of the Anarchy roster, but he is beating the son of Satan out of the NWA arena. This is going to be one-on-one, Tempers and Tank, one way or the other.
And I tell you right now, the Reverend has disappeared. It's one-on-one in the ring, Tank and Tempers, two, and let's face it, aside from Iceberg, two of the most dominant members of the Devil's Rejects.
And now, these two men swinging away, right hands. The straps are down. As the Strong Style Psycho and now the Sleeper Cell are trading leather right here in the Church of Southern Wrestling.
Greg Hunter, I mean, this is a fight. This is personal. This is what an Anarchy Rules match is all about.
A compound death match, as it has been christened for the evening. And these two men just trading chops. Back and forth, good grief. They are matching each other blow for blow. Stop sign in hand. He's going to try to use that stop sign for the Hangman's neck breaker. Tank powers out. Tank hauls him up. Has him up top. Go to sleep. That's the Black Tooth Grin, and that is 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Strong Style Psycho, Tank!
And the Strong Style Psycho, true to his word, has defeated Sean Tempers and perhaps the Devil's Rejects here tonight.
And look who's coming back in the ring to join him. Now let's not forget, when Iceberg was kicked out of the Rejects, it was Tank who came back and turned his back on Iceberg, but obviously that rift has been settled.
Folks, that is what you call a hardcore hell moment.
Wrestling, a sport or contest in which two individuals face off in unarmed combat. Anarchy, a state of lawlessness due to absence of authority, a complete lack of order. What happens if you mix the two together?
Slim Dave at the top of the cage. Here's the Jason. Oh, God! He has Michael Judas by the throat. Stop this and quickly leave. Looks like all big back body drop! Dan Letterman with his partner. Clothesline, JT Talent. Oh, what in the world? Oh! 450 feet!
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to NWA Anarchy. This is Professional Wrestling. Greg Hunter alongside John the Body Johnson as we are on our recap of Hardcore Hell.
Hey, Greg Hunter, if you were not in the NWA arena, if you missed any part of Hardcore Hell, you can log on to NWAAnarchy.net and pick up your copy of the Hardcore Hell DVD.
And folks, this week on Anarchy, among all the highlights, we are going to take a look at a history-making match. Title for title. The National Heavyweight Champion, the Universal Soldier Shatter, with Agent Attorney Jeff G. Bailey in his corner, taking on the World's Television Champion, Caprice Ice Coleman. Let's take a look at that and a whole lot more from Hardcore Hell.
Want to welcome everybody here to the 14th annual Hardcore Hell. I'll be joined by Greg Hunter very shortly, but what a way to keep it up and to open it up here as we have the Young Lions Championship ladder match. This is every eligible member of the Young Lions division here at Hardcore Hell. And look at this, Slim J and Bo Newsome in the ring one-on-one. And right now we've got men outside on the floor taking it out all over the place. And conspicuous by his absence is the Skira Corvus.
Well, this is a Young Lions division scramble match. Everyone is eligible in the Young Lions division. And right now, Bo Newsome crashes and burns out on the, wait just a second. Do you look up?
Oh my
There's
God.
the Skira Corvus. What in the world? He's standing atop the disassembled steel cage. And he just wiped out pretty much the entire Young Lions division.
And I spoke a little bit too soon, saying that the Skira Corvus was not out here. Now, you were supposed to give me this information. Who is this mysterious man?
The only thing I have gotten is a first name. I've heard him referred to in passing as Enoch, and that's it. Right now, Slim J trying to make his way up top. Jacob Ashworth brings him down hard off that ladder. Folks, we apologize in advance if we are not able to catch all the action as it happens, because this is a first in NWA Anarchy. As I look around, there's what? There are 6 individuals in this ladder match?
There is, Greg Hunter, and Jacob Ashworth was almost that Young Lions medallion, and Slim J with the chair to the back and the head of former referee Jacob Butterworth.
Jacob Ashworth, who now finds himself in the Young Lions division.
Times are tough. Car repair bills are getting more expensive. Replacing your power steering could cost over $620. A new engine or transmission could set you back well over $3,000. Consumers Choice Auto Care wants to give you a free, no-obligation quote, so these repair bills cost you nothing. With an extended service plan, you choose the repair shop you want, and we cut them a check directly. Get a free quote on a solid 5-year, 100,000-mile extended vehicle service plan, no matter how many miles are on your car. You pick your own coverage, deductible, and payment plan. You even pick your own repair shop, and we pick up the bill. For your peace of mind, it's good to know that our plans come with 24-hour roadside assistance. Plus, they're backed by an A-rated insurance company. Call within the next 10 minutes and get a 25% discount when you call with your current mileage. Protect yourself from future repair bills. Call now.
Call 1-800-315-7125.
And now, the ladder being positioned to Andrew Pendleton's liking. This is not his first rodeo when it comes to a ladder match. He has been in several of them here in NWA Anarchy. He puts the brakes on, thinks he's a little smart, then again, gets monkey flipped. And I don't know, he might be the luckiest guy in this fight right now that he missed the ladder.
Now the one thing, the obvious, object of this match is to grab that medallion hanging above the ring. That means that the champion doesn't even have to be involved anywhere near this to lose that medallion.
And right now, the champion, BJ Handcock, comes back up here. He's got Slim J up high on that ladder. Good grief.
And BJ Handcock may have hurt himself just as much as he hurt Slim J. Very unorthodox. And right now, Skira Corvus positioning a ladder in that ring. Greg Hunter, let me tell you right now, let's get this out of the way. What a treat it is to be involved here. This being my 7th Hardcore Hell, of course our 5th one with NWA Anarchy, and they just seem to get better every year.
Bo Newsome trying to scramble up that ladder. Pendleton doing that now. Stryknyn puts the brakes onto that. Stryknyn shoved away before he can make any forward progress. The skira corvus, by far the tallest man in this contest, perhaps has the best advantage in that scenario. Right now, there are simply too many fresh men in the ring right now for anyone, I think, to make a worthwhile ascent towards that Young Lions medallion. We've got a capacity crowd here, folks, in the Church of Southern Wrestling for the longest running supercard in independent wrestling today, the 14th annual Hardcore Hell. And this is just the first of our 4 championship matches that will take place this evening. All 4 Anarchy titles are on the line, plus the National Heavyweight Championship here tonight. And right now, the skira corvus and Jacob Ashworth are the only 2 in the ring.
I want to point this out off of camera range. Slim J may have tweaked his knee when BJ Handcock positioned him off that ladder. And speaking of off the ladder, big move there by skira corvus.
The skira corvus leapfrogs the ladder, comes down at double leg drop on Jacob Ashworth. And now, as the skira corvus continues to position the ladders, you see the unorthodox agility of this young man. Bo Newsome is up. Bo Newsome caught it. What a power bomb. Great counter by Bo Newsome.
And right now, Bo Newsome is in the best shape to get to that ladder and get to the medallion, because there's so many guys outside the ring concentrate on those battles.
If you owe over $15,000 in taxes, listen to this.
We owe the IRS $24,000, but we only paid $2,000.
We owe the IRS $30,000, but we only paid $1,700.
We owe the IRS $200,000, but we only paid $40,000.
If you owe over $15,000 to the IRS estate, call American Tax Relief now. We've helped thousands of people reduce their tax debt. Call now for a free, no-obligation consultation. We can stop levies and garnishments and get you the best possible settlement within IRS guidelines. If you qualify, we can settle your tax debt for just a fraction of what you owe.
We owed the IRS $3 million, but we paid less than $1 million.
Call American Tax Relief at 1-888-850-7417, 1-888-850-7417.
Bo Newsome is the only one standing in the ring. Well, now here comes in BJ Handcock.
You've got 2 individuals in this match that are very much veterans of a ladder match, and those being Andrew Pendleton III and Slim J. Other individuals, good grief. To my knowledge, for Bo Newsome, skira corvus, Stryknyn, and BJ Handcock, to my knowledge, this is their first ladder match, at least here in NWA Anarchy. And when you are on this stage, one of the biggest stages in all of professional wrestling, Hardcore Hell, this is going to be the most pressure-packed match of any of these young men's lives. And right now, Stryknyn trying to make his ascent. He gets stopped, and he gets brought down hard by Andrew Pendleton III. 2 times an Anarchy Tag Team Champion with talent and money. Andrew Pendleton trying to win a singles championship for the first time.
And Greg Hunter, how appropriate is it? You know that right here we have this big ladder match for that Anarchy Young Lions Championship. That at our very first Hardcore Hell under the Anarchy banner, the Anarchy Championship was lost by somebody who's going to get a shot at that title tonight, Michael Judas, in a ladder match.
Right now, Slim J and Andrew Pendleton are way up in the air. Oh good, what could he have in mind? Slim J! Big hurricanrana from the top of that massive ladder.
And don't forget, Slim J had tweaked that knee earlier on in the match when B.J. Handcock did that unorthodox facebuster style move off the top of the ladder.
And look out here, B.J. Handcock right now trying to German Jacob Ashworth off the apron. Good grief! They had a ladder, I think, or chairs.
There are chairs set up over there, Greg. I can see them just out of range here, but there are chairs set up. Almost in that steel coffin-like maneuver was going to German him onto the steel coffin. Jacob Ashworth held on.
Where's Andrew Pendleton going? Andrew Pendleton just took a mad dash under the ring. And right now,
Greg Hunter, you know, I've had conversations with Andrew Pendleton, and you got to remember his partner, who's on the shelf right now, JT Talent, has suffered a lot of injuries in matches like these. Maybe he doesn't want to be like JT Talent.
Oh, he has disappeared from sight for the time being. Right now, Jacob Ashworth, who is competing for the Young Lions Championship in his first ever ladder match on his 21st birthday. I guarantee you this is one that this young man will not forget, as he was trying to make an ascent and got caught with that ladder by Stryknyn. Now these two men fighting it out atop the ladder.
I'll almost be willing to bet you at the end of this match.
Oh, wait a minute. Bo Newsome on top. Bo Newsome! Good grief! Bo Newsome with that diving inverted DDT, shades of Slim J. Jacob Ashworth had his hands on the medallion before he got caught. And now, Slim J, the very first Young Lions champion in history, is poised to make history again. There's nobody in sight, and he could become a two-time champion if he can climb that ladder. Oh, wait a minute. Bo Newsome gets Slim J off the ladder. These two are teacher and student.
You know, it almost looked like Bo Newsome was going to use the ladder on Slim J, but Slim J getting the job done before Bo could get it done to him. We got Stryknyn going with a chair out here to Jacob Ashworth. The Young Lions champion B.J. Handcock still down on the other side of the ring here, just now making his way up, but is met by the Skira Corvus, who now turns his sights to inside the ring, and most definitely that Young Lions championship, which, let's not forget, Skira Corvus, also a former Young Lions champion.
Absolutely right. And right now, the Skira Corvus and Slim J, the two men who have been Young Lions champion, battling it out in the center of the ring. Some furniture being moved around out here on the arena floor. The Skira Corvus heading up the ladder. And you can see that height coming into play. But Slim J follows him up. Slim J, electric chair drop. And more, good grief, how many, half of these ladders are busted. All right, collateral damage from ladder matches in years gone by here at the NWA Arena. But what in the world are, I'm at a loss for words is what I am.
Well, you know, I gotta say, this is a very smart maneuvering by Andrew Pendleton III.
Is he still under the ring?
He just came up here just a second ago. He's still under that ring. He's hiding.
Slim J is just a few inches away from that Young Lions medallion. And Slim J, good God almighty! Slim J, either from his own volition or from the ladder being tipped, came down and wiped out Stryknyn and Jacob Ashworth through what appears to be about 3 or 4 chairs and 2 ladders, and I heard a gunshot, but I didn't see who got hit.
That was B.J. Handcock. He had the ladder wrapped around his hand. Looked like he was going to hit Skira Corvus with that chair. And right now, I don't know. I mean, that hand could be broken on B.J. Handcock. I mean, he's still fair. I mean, he's able to close it. That tells me right there that the damage could be to the wrist because he's able to close the fingers.
All right, now the Young Lions champion, B.J. Handcock and the Skira Corvus. Skira Corvus counters, shoves him right in to that ladder. More furniture positioned here. I know that I can see from here that Stryknyn was busted open from the mouth. Don't know if that was actually the mouth hurt or internal bleeding or what. Slim J and Jacob Ashworth both still down. Stryknyn, as I said, bleeding. Bo Newsome is within arm's reach of that young lion's medallion. And he just put B.J. Handcock through that ladder.
And look at this. There's only 2 men up in the match. That's the Skira Corvus and Andrew Pendleton III.
Pendleton just scurried out from under the ring. Andrew Pendleton just nailed the Skira Corvus low. There's a whole lot of dead bodies lying around.
And Andrew Pendleton, he's got it. He's just got to break it down.
Has got his hands on the Young Lions title. All these bodies trying to get up there to stop him. And we've got a new champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new NWA Anarchy Young Lions champion, Andrew Pendleton III.
Amidst a sea of broken bodies, Andrew Pendleton III captures his first singles championship in NWA Anarchy.
And Greg Hunter, a picture tells 1,000 words. What a perfect picture it was. Andrew Pendleton III at the top of the ladder, looking down upon the crumbled Young Lions division.
And this is just the beginning of the 14th annual Hardcore Hell. It rolls on in moments.
If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call the number on your screen now. You may be entitled to financial compensation. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer caused by exposure to asbestos,
call toll-free 1-800-948-5782.
Mesothelioma is a rare cancer most often caused by exposure to asbestos. You may have been put at risk of exposure in shipyards or mills, in the Navy, or in industries like heating, construction, and automotive. Please, don't wait. We have successfully helped hundreds of victims and their families get the compensation they deserve. Compensation to help with treatment, medical bills, and care.
Call toll-free 1-800-948-5782.
For your free, no-obligation information packet and free legal consultation.
Call toll-free 1-800-948-5782.
Hardcore Hell 2010 Anarchy. Who'd ever thought that out of all the people you could imagine, who'd have ever thought you would have seen me? I was gonna show up. I told you then, I'll tell you now. I didn't leave by force. I left by choice. Now, this night, I'll show up. And this night, I'm gonna get my hands around somebody's neck, and I'm gonna squeeze on their neck and squeeze on their neck until their head pop like like a pimple. And I get in my truck and get the hell on.com. I'll see you when you see me, because I know you're looking at me.
Whether you know it or not, there's a growing problem in your community. It's growth going unnoticed until it's too late. Terminal boredom has struck the Southeast. All over southern Tennessee, South Carolina, and northern Georgia, this epidemic strikes without warning and is in every house, in every town. Symptoms include vacuous stares, listlessness, and a tendency to drool. Scientists are working frantically.
This just in, a cure for this devastating disease has been found. NWA Anarchy. Now the most unpredictable professional wrestling organization in America will bring the vaccine on the road and take it straight to you. Contact the Center for Boredom Control to bring anarchy to your town. Whether it's a house show or one of the many special wrestling extravaganzas, you can be a hero for your community by bringing the pure passion that is NWA Anarchy. This is professional wrestling.
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in
The ring is not going to be a safe place to be.
The original gangsta, New Jack. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 235.
Oh, wait a minute.
Radical Jack.
Well, this guy right here, his name is Radical Jack. And New Jack going right after him. Radical Jack came in going after New Jack. And now New Jack taking it to him, choking him with his shirt. Greg Hunter, that was not a safe place to be. I was hoping New Jack would have taken that claw, maybe just, scratched your back.
No, okay, that's not really funny. And right now, New Jack with an arm drag as he